All right, hey, John Jones, back with you from last week. We got part two. Debbie Flowers, the broker team leader with Keller Williams here in town, and my old colleague. We used to work together for many years at Snow and Wall Realtors. And last week we touched on lead generation,
right,
but we really didn't go in depth. Talk to me about what you're training your folks on lead generation. When we say lead generation, how are we generating these leads? How are you? I know it can be different from everybody. Tell us a little bit about what you guys are doing.
Okay, well, first off, I want to say that lead generation is very, very critical to your business. You and I both know that lead generation is, it's your business. That's what you do. You have to go out and get the leads, but you've got to find ways that work for you. One of the things we teach our agents is you have to talk to 10 live people a day about real estate. Okay. Now, you've got to find what works for you. Is it social media? I have agents that love Facebook. They get a lot of leads from social media. Is it past clients? Is it going out passing out your business cards every day, meeting people in the community? Is it door knocking? Or it's cold calling? We have agents that do nothing but cold call all day until they get their leads. But you've got to talk to 10 live people a day, 50 people a week.
Right.
That's one of the things.
And I agree with that. I remember when I was new in the business, there was another agent that started the same time I did, and she was a female, and she was excellent on the phone. I mean, she would just call for sale by owners daily, and just really, she could work them. I wasn't so good on the phone, so I really used open houses. I was more a face-to-face person. I did better in front of people. So, like for instance, when we're talking about this, I would be someone that would probably want to do more social events or breaking breads, taking people out to eat, open houses, wherever I could get in front of people. That would work better for me. There's some other people that the phones, they're animals on the phone, you know, and you know, I think you do have to find the perfect fit. Database follow-up or touches. Let's talk about touches.
Wow.
All right, touches. This is always, everybody has a different thing on this. All right, let's say that you meet somebody at open house.
Right.
Okay, you have a pretty good rapport. They're not working with another agent. How many times do we, what do you guys say as far as how many times do we have to touch somebody before we're going to bring them in to build that trust?
33 touches.
33 touches.
Yep.
And in 33 touches, how long is that spread out over? What kind of time frame?
I'd say in a year.
You want to touch them 33 times?
Oh yeah. I immediately they need to get a thank you for coming to your open house.
Sure.
You know, immediately, and then follow up with them. And one of the things too is you've got to categorize your buyers that you meet at these open houses. They may not be an A buyer. That means an A buyer, they got to buy and be in a house tomorrow. But they may be a B or C buyer where they have a house to sell. They're going to move in the future. You've got to categorize your buyers, but you've got to set them up in a touch program so that so when they get ready, they think of you.
Yeah,
does that make sense?
I think one of the biggest mistakes we make as agents, and I know I have over the years, is I work my A buyers real hard.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and if I'm working a lead and I realize they weren't an A buyer, then I put them over here, and eventually they'd fall into the garbage can.
Yep.
Okay, but then I would look around 10 months later, I'd see these folks buying a house somewhere, and it just hurt my feelings, but then I would just have to go look in the mirror because it's like I did nothing to stay in touch with them. Yeah. The key is plug them in the system.
Yes. Because
some people may walk through an open house, it may be 18 months before they buy. A buyer, but if they're in a system, and I think you have to have a system.
You have to have a system. And I do top producer.
Top producer's a great one.
Yeah, top producer's great.
And I think what we're both saying, it doesn't matter if it's top producer, agent office.
Yes, just have something.
Real Pro, whatever, even ACT. Have something where it systemizes a way for you to touch them. Today I'm supposed to call them.
Yeah.
Next Thursday they're getting an email.
Yeah.
The following Wednesday they're getting a postcard. Whatever.
Absolutely. You know, I think one of the things that agents forget too is when you're out there selling, you're not selling a product, you're selling yourself. People like to know they like you, they want to know they can trust you, and really you're selling yourself. You're not selling real estate or a product, you're selling you.
Right.
So I think that's something you have to remember.
I think we all want to work. We all want to do business with people we like.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you and I both know we could probably go out and find somebody that could give us a little bit better deal on a haircut.
Yeah.
Or we could go find somebody that might give us a little bit better deal on a car somewhere or clothes. Yeah. But we end up gravitating back to people, not so much because it's the best deal or whatever.
Yeah.
It's because we like them and we trust them.
You like them and you trust them, absolutely.
That's right. That's right. Well, this is great stuff. Yeah. We could go on and on for hours.
We could.
but we don't want to spend too much time of your day. But thank you guys. Thank you, Debbie.
Thank you, John.
For all that you do, not just
thank you for being
for your
leader.
industry, for your industry here, constantly doing things. So anyway, thank you guys. If you need us, johncjones.com. Thank you.